Let's put the pictures up here in Adelaide. We'll come back to that. Here's Izak Rankine at Adelaide Airport.
When you're ready, Izak, it's over to you.
I want to start by saying how deeply sorry I am. Just for what I said, there was no excuse. It was wrong, and I take full responsibility. I'm disappointed in myself, and I know I've let a lot of people down. I want to apologise to anyone that I've hurt, offended. I understand that word is offensive, it's harmful, it's hurtful, and it has no place in our game or our society. I am in no way a victim, but by going away it's given me the space to reflect and educate myself to understand the weight of my mistake. And I'm fully committed to bettering myself in that area. In the next few days, I'll be standing in front of my teammates, the AFLW, and apologising to them personally, as they deserve this at the very least. From here, all I can do is put my head down, work hard, support my teammates in the best way I can, and show through my actions that I'm growing and learning from my mistake. More than anything, I want this club to succeed. So I will be doing everything I can to gain everyone's trust back and have a positive impact on society and my supporters. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Okay, well, there's Izak Rankine, a highly emotional Izak Rankine. My first impressions is that he did a very good job there. Yep. He was sincere. He got the points across. Didn't take questions. He's probably not quite at that stage. He'll have to do that at some point in time. But I think that he did the right thing in getting out overseas. It's an intolerable situation. You understand it. I've been through a few situations like that. But for a young guy in Izak Rankine's situation, I think that shows genuine remorse and that he's stepping up to the plate, and I think that's as good as you could possibly hope for. I think he understands the ramifications of his actions, of what he said, and he didn't try to qualify or justify what he said. And I think that takes... I think that's excellent what he's done. Obviously, he said he's not a victim, and he's not. But the way he presented that, I don't think he could have done that any better. Tom, from a reporter's point of view?
I think that was an unqualified apology that makes perfect sense for him to do. The difficult thing now will be facing his teammates, his AFLW colleagues and his men's teammates as well. But you have to credit him for that moment where that was a sincere, legitimate apology, Rory. What are your thoughts?
And Rory, I want to get you from that. Before you give your thoughts on that, I want you to collectively take us inside Adelaide at the moment. Has it been the last 10 days or so?
Yeah, I suppose last week would have been... Last week was tough. For the footy club, absolutely dealing with this whole situation, and I'm sure it was tough with everyone involved.
2 weeks ago, we broke the story here that there was going to be 5 weeks, and I understand there was a bit of a mad rush to get to him to let him know.
Absolutely,
they just got in before he watched it on here.
Absolutely, the club were probably definitely, rightfully so, upset that it leaked through here before getting to them, and they wanted to make sure they could tell Izak first, to be there to help him and support him, make sure it was handled the right way too. So, so there was that part last week. And then you transfer to this week. It's been a buzz. It's been so exciting for the whole state, the whole footy club. They had an unbelievable session Monday night in front of a huge amount of fans that came out to support them. They are certainly feeling the energy and the love for this game coming up.
Tomorrow, the Adelaide Advertiser is going to have that photo. That's it tomorrow.
That's my question to you. Why would he come back today? Like that just seems... I mean, what he said just then, it was well done. But today or tomorrow or before the game, I just think that's disruptive to the team. Yeah, and that's what we spoke about last week, didn't we? Like, this could have been avoided if things had been different last week. They're not, which is going to put the scrutiny back on the club and this situation. But take my hat off to Izak there. Again, like you guys said, I respect that apology massively. I think he said the right things too. He said he's going to talk to his teammates, talk to the AFLW team, which I love. He said he's going to be there to support his team. Make sure he supports the whole footy club in going forward, and he's going to help that club, which is all he can do now.
At the end of that press conference, are you happy with what you saw?
Absolutely, yeah. That was a sincere apology, but I love that it was about other people. He was there to talk to everyone else, talk to the teammates, talk to the people he hurt. He's not the victim, but he was going to be there to support his teammates and make sure that they're better going forward, which I think is a huge step forward.
Can I ask you a question? President of Collingwood, when would you have brought him back?
Look, it's a hard one because it's international flights as well.
But there's one a day.
Yeah, I know. Look, do you wait till Thursday and bring him in when it's all happening, or not? Look, I think people can chew and walk at the same time these days. Yeah, there's a bit of a hubbub tomorrow. He'll come to
It'll
the
be
club.
a bit of a distraction for the next couple of days, where it should be around the finals game on Thursday. But that's a situation that was...
When you run out, it's sanctuary out.
No, absolutely. But it's not about when you're on the ground. It's training tomorrow, because there'll be a main session tomorrow.
Yep.
It'll be whether the supporters have a buzz, but when that ball's bounced on Thursday night, that'll be forgotten.
Yeah, but we knew from last week that this was going to happen too. So this was always going to happen over these couple of days.
The mistake was not to say something before he left. But he's already made the mistake.
We spoke about that, but now the best way forward is
picked
this.
it up and gone. Does it give it an extra bit of twist that they're playing Collingwood?
Oh, absolutely. And that's, it's going to be a fiery game. I just hope the game is... Yeah, it's going to be played in the right way, no questions asked. But I hope the fans are there to support their teammates, be loud and passionate, but they do that in the right way too. Because remember, there's going to be kids at this game that are out there looking at the people that they love the most on field. And I just hope we set the right example for the kids that are in the crowd.
And there's extra security going to be there. And I think the AFL will be pretty adamant that anyone on the supporter side of the fence who gets over chirpy, abusing players will be rissoled in very short order outside the door.
Do the right thing in the crowd. Please do the right thing, set the right example.
Would you be saying to Izak Rankine it's best you don't go to the game tomorrow night, watch it at home?
No, he should get in, he should be sitting in the rooms with his teammates. I think for Izak, I look at that and I see a guy who was emotionally wrought in the first place. He really copped his whacking. He went overseas to recalibrate. He's come out there, he's highly emotional. Enough. Enough.
Yeah.
Let him do the apologies, let him move on, let him get on with his life and rehabilitate himself and do the right thing. I'm confident from the little I've had to do with Izak Rankine, he has been a perfect gentleman and a great young man. He's made a mistake, but let's stop kicking people.
And the best place for him is with his teammates. The great thing about a footy club is you go back in, there's just teammates say, I'm disappointed in you.
The answer to your question
is that enough?
the question that you asked in the first instance, and that is, get it out of the way, turn up.
Get to the game.
Is that enough to move on now for media?
No.
I'll get a day for tomorrow.
No. At some stage he'll have to sit down and do a press conference or do an interview with someone, but that he's done all he can right now tonight.
So, Rory, quickly to answer your question. If they get beaten, the story is he's back in town for a final. If they get beaten the second week, he'll cop the blame for going out in straight sets.
Well, I hope that's not true, because it's not just about one player.
Mate, I'm telling you what's going to happen.
Okay.
So this is what's going to happen. This is on a board already. They sit down and they have conferences in newsrooms.
Yeah, but people getting past that point now too, though. People don't just believe that anymore. No, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to educate people.
But if they lose two, he will get the blame.
He will get the blame.
Well, he shouldn't, because it's a team game.
If they lose this week, it's Izak's a chance for the grand final. And if they keep going through, then it'll all be excitement aplenty. He is the focus of the town and the AFL media until the Crows win it or they lose it.
Well, they've got to win it, but if they lose two, I completely disagree. It's a team sport and a team game, and I'd be disappointed if that was the narrative in 2 weeks' time.
OK, well...
You're part of it.
Be prepared to be disappointed, because that will be the story.
Not going to happen, they win.
Well, he'll get his chance to play in the grand final after the Pies fix him up.